For all the latest updates, subscribe to News 9.
Hello, you're watching News 9 Digital. I'm Surat Suresh. Well, one of the most important topics that is being spoken about is the healthcare infrastructure in India. One of the important factors is that the PPE kits and the masks are not being given properly, or there's a scarcity of the PPE and the masks. But there is a catch to it now. Probably one of the studies which was done by the Canadian University in Toronto, it goes ahead and shows that probably we can start reusing the N95 mask in India as well. So what does this particular study go ahead and show? A new study has shown that a moist heat treatment of the N95 mask can actually help out in warding off the COVID-19 or the coronavirus which will be there on the surface of the mask, as well as other bacteria as well. Not just that, the study has also shown that probably this will help in removing the virus and the bacteria. At the same time, it does not affect the mask structure on its own as well. So this particular study was published in the Canadian Medical Association Journal. So the researchers now have gone forward. It's from a university in Toronto, where the researchers have said if the mask is taken, N95 mask, if it is used, it can be subjected to a moist temperature of close to 70 degrees Celsius at mid moist range of 50% for around 1 hour, that is 60 minutes. Probably all the virus will be removed from the surface of the mask, and this in turn can be reused, is what the researchers have said. They've also concluded that the moist heat the treatment will also ensure that the structure or the fabric of the mask, at the same time their function will not be affected at all, is what they have said. The experts have also suggested that this particular low cost moist treatment can be done 10 times. So even if 10 times this particular treatment is done over time, the feasibility of the mask, the structure of the mask, the function of the mask, the breathing capacity, the filtration, nothing is altered. So they have said all of this has been kept in mind, and only then we have gone forward, and the study has shown that probably 10 times they can go ahead and do this low cost moist heat treatment. So how will it help us? In fact, Dr. Sushil John, who's a virologist in Delhi, when we spoke to him, he said that this is probably something which was already mentioned in the guidelines for the masks which people can wear from the principal scientific advisor who has gone ahead and advised this to the government as well. Probably he has already said this, and probably this is already mentioned. So let's listen in. When we spoke to him, this is what Dr. Sushil John had to say.
So it was probably commonly known that these masks could be reused, and many places they were using it. So to the best of my understanding, I don't know what exactly is the guidance on that. But many, cloth masks, also the same logic. No, it was the instructions had clearly the office of the principal scientific advisor had issued the mask guidelines, and in that these are reusable cloth masks.
So yes, you've already heard, it's probably already mentioned in the guidelines, and probably the cloth masks as well as the N95 masks are reusable. So what did the researchers actually do in this particular study? Let's understand what the study is all about. So they took 4 different masks of N95 masks, they subjected it to this particular heat treatment, and after that they got some substantial evidence that the structure was not altered, so they could go forward. This in turn can solve the problem which the healthcare professionals or the frontline workers have been facing in India, because they have been complaining about how only one N95 mask is given to them, or they are not getting adequate supply of these N95 masks, so hence they are put at the risk of contracting this virus. So probably now after this particular study was taken up, the structural integrity has shown that no changes will be there. So probably now the Indian researchers as well as the Indian government can take up this particular procedure in ensuring that a mask can be reused 10 times by the healthcare workers as well as frontline workers as well as the normal people as well. If you've liked this video, do hit the like button, share and subscribe to News 9 Digital on all social media platforms. Until next time, thank you.